Now, Ray, another storyline that we're following right now is the Wakey-Leaks. And, Georgia
Yeah,
fined assistant coach Shane Beamer $25,000 for his involvement while he was at Virginia Tech. What do you think of that?
I don't have a problem with that. I think coaches all too often, we've seen a lot of examples of coaches committing offenses at one school and then leaving with some kind of impunity and having a job with no consequences to follow. I look at some examples of basketball. I had a chance to cover during my days covering Ohio State. Paul Biancardi was one of the best assistants in the game. He was a Horizon League Coach of the Year when he left there to go to Wright State. But then the recruiting and the pay players violations came down. The NCAA, the rippling effects caused Paul Biancardi to lose his job. He's out of coaching now. He's done very well for himself as a recruiting analyst on television, but he was out of coaching. You look at Bruce Pearl. The penalties followed him all the way to Auburn. I think this is a good example, a good precedent that Georgia's setting. And also, I should point out in the statement Georgia made, they said, look, the coach may have not been completely truthful. We're not going to say he lied, but there was some misleading statements, not complete truths about the whole situation. So I think this is a good example and a precedent to show that coaches just can't leave another school, do damage, and come completely clean without having to pay any back penalties for their previous transgressions. And I think I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all.
No, it's interesting. I wonder if more schools are going to do that, even though, yeah, Georgia, there's no connection to that particular scandal other than having a coach on their staff now. And so it's interesting how they acted, and we'll see if that happens again down the road.